So the hydraulic fluid needs to be changed. Maybe it's the change in the seasons, or maybe you notice the fluid might be dirty and needs to be swapped, but how do you do it? Let's check it out. Welcome back to Quick Tips. I'm Jared, and today I got some tips to share with you on how to change the hydraulic fluid in your power unit. Here are 2 reasons why you might want to change out the fluid in your QuickJack's hydraulic system. If you live in an area that experiences extremely cold temperatures, you may notice that your QuickJack isn't performing as great. This is a result of some types of hydraulic fluid thickening in cold weather. Changing out the fluid designed for those cold winter months will help keep QuickJack performing at its best. The second reason to change out the fluid would be for preventative maintenance. There's always a chance of debris and particles entering the system when users regularly disconnect and connect the hydraulic hoses. Although using the dust caps help prevent this from happening. Over time, that buildup of debris may cause the QuickJack to not function as it normally would. If you notice this and you've had your QuickJack for several years, you may want to change the fluid. First, you need to make sure all the fluid makes its way back into the reservoir. With the unit connected and the frames lowered, you'll need to depressurize the system. We have another quick tip on how to depressurize your QuickJack that we'll link to in case you need a refresher. When you're doing this, try to keep the hoses and frames elevated above the power unit. Gravity will help the fluid drain into the reservoir. After you've finished, you can change out the fluid. Here are 3 techniques that are QuickJack approved. Use whichever method works for you. You do you. Technique number 1, unscrew the reservoir cap and drain the tank into a bucket. Now, it might get messy, but this is quick and easy. Technique number 2, use a fluid transfer pump if you have one and fill it into a container. Technique number 3 is leave the hoses connected to the power unit and disconnect the hoses from both frames. Now remove the female quick disconnect fittings and put the hose ends into the fluid catch, and then press up on the controller. This will pump the fluid out of the reservoir. When you're finished, replace the thread seal and reconnect the fittings. More work in this method, but it's an option nonetheless. After one of the 3 techniques is performed, you can replace the fluid and get back to using your QuickJack. But it's very important that you bleed the system as instructed in the manual, which is also available online. Let us know how often you change your hydraulic fluid in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on social media for updates, promotions, and more quick tips, and we'll see you next time.